The shifts are actually getting crazier. The magic and the serendipity that I'm experiencing from doing these meditations are insane, like insane. And I'm going to talk about it in this video. So, this is day 8, but it's the second day that I'm doing the generating gratitude meditation. And I'm convinced that gratitude is really the magic sauce. Like, if you love life and you appreciate life, like life is gonna show that back to you. I mean, you hear this all the time, right? When you read any self-help book or like do any personal growth courses, like they literally talk about gratitude. And like, usually I just brush it off like, yeah, I get it, like you have to be thankful, but I get it. Like when you feel that gratitude in your body, like things shift. When Dr. Joe said change your energy, change your life, he meant it, okay? So yesterday I talked about how we were getting like free cocktails and free mango sorbet at dinner, and like this guy that I hadn't talked to for like 6 years literally like messaged me out of the blue. First of all, we go to this comedy dating show. My friend literally like did it impulsively. She is actually seeing somebody, like she has kind of like a new boyfriend, but she's like, I want to experience what it's like to be on a comedy dating show, and I just want to be a participant. And she just answered this ad on Instagram literally before her brain could even comprehend what it was. Her body was like, just go. And so she registered and we reached there. And again, this whole thing is so random. Like even when we reached, she's like, what are we doing? And I'm like, I don't know, but we're just gonna go with the flow, because on day 7 yesterday we had such a magnetic day, like people coming up to us, giving us free stuff, like saying hello, like making conversations, like just wanting to get to know us. We're like, let's just, we're already in flow, let's just have fun and see where this goes. So we get there and she becomes like a contestant. The place is again full, like so many people. But like the manager comes to us and is like, you guys seem like you're fun, so we're gonna give you free shots. And we're like, okay. So again, we got things for free, and I don't really drink, but anyway, it was rum, I think. Rum or whiskey. No, I think rum. They didn't have to give it to us. There were so many other people. There were even people on our table, but they didn't get it. Like it was just me and my friend. So anyway, that was cool. And then she goes up and she does her thing. There were like different men that were sort of like wanting to date her. She was asking questions, and she ended up at the end of it saying yes to this guy that was seated at the table next to us. And she was blindfolded the whole time, by the way. It's just kind of, like that type of dating show where it's like you get to know them and then you say yes to like who they are. So it's kind of like The Voice before dating. And so she says yes to this guy that was seated at the table in front of us. And, after the whole thing, we just got to talking. We're just like getting to know like people on that table. And turns out there was a girl on that table that was also half Indian. And if you guys don't know, I am half Indian. So we got to talking and we're like, oh my God, like that's so rare because I don't really meet anybody who's Indonesian and like Indian. And she's like, yeah. And then we got to talking and we're like, I bet we probably know the same people. And she's like, maybe. So we exchange Instagram, and turns out she knows 2 of my cousins, and we find out that we lived in the same apartment building. Like, I don't remember meeting this girl ever, but then I find out that her dad is like a really good family friend, and we're also really good friends with another family friend. We're just sort of sitting there like, what? We literally grew up in the same building, grew up in the same apartment, but we're meeting here. And she's such a cool person. And we're just like bonding. And then my friend who joined the dating show, her actual boyfriend comes in to like pick her up, says hello to this girl that I grew up with in this apartment building, because apparently they used to date. And she's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what is happening? Also, the 2 other like new people that were seated on our table. They're from Denmark, and I mean, it's like a soulmate situation, not like romantically, but like friendship wise. We got along so well, and we're just like, we're all sitting on this table. Like, how did this happen? Like, this is not a coincidence. There must be some universal force that brought us together. And again, I like think back to like doing this meditation consistently, like just feeling gratitude. And honestly, Dr. Joe's generating gratitude meditation is only 15 minutes. Like, I'm still just trying to get into the habit of doing it, so I'm not doing his long meditations yet. But I'm like, if this is happening at day 8, what is going to happen at day 60 or day 90 or day like 120 or like 150? Or, you know, like, imagine doing this meditation every day for a year. Like, your life is going to change. And maybe you're listening to the story and you're like, it seems really insignificant, but it's like these encounters, like these serendipitous connections, they are what make life, right? Like, when you meet people, when you connect with them and you have a great time, like, that is the whole point of this thing. Like, that is the whole point of living. The whole point of living is to actually savor these connections and like savor life. Really, at the end of day 8, which was yesterday, I just sort of sat in my bed and I'm like really, I was outside of my balcony, looked up at the sky, and I cried because I was like, thank you. Like thank you for showing me what is possible in my life. That if I can just change my energy within and I can connect to that feeling of gratitude that that the universe, that you can show me all of this magic, that you can put me at the right place at the right time, and I can connect with amazing human beings just by changing my energy from within. This work is not complicated. It is about showing up for yourself every day. It's just about consistency. Like, that is it. And Dr. Joe says too, you know, he's like, the hardest part is doing it. Like, doing it every single day. Literally telling your body, sit down. Like, even, you know, the moments that you don't want to do it, still do it. And I'm just so proud of myself that I'm on day 8 now and I've been consistent, and I'm starting to see the shifts. Like, this is just making me more excited to see what, you know, it's gonna be like moving forward. But anyway, this has been a long video, but thank you so much for, like, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for listening to this, for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 9. I wonder what's gonna happen. I'm excited and I'm open. All right, follow for more and ask me any questions in the comments below. If you're also doing this journey, let me know. Let's do it together, okay? Bye-bye.